Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Alas, and in this video we're checking out some of my favorite everyday carry pens of 2023. I feel that everything is now relying on technology and people often forget how useful and important having a simple pen can be. Not to mention, it also makes a fantastic impromptu self-defense tool if you work in a non-permissive environment or maybe you're traveling around. By the end of this video, I hope to inspire you to check out some of these fun and unique pens and consider adding them to your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. With that being said, let's get right into it. The pen that you'll find in my pocket most of the time is going to be this Nitecore Ntp31. I love how slim and sleek it is with a strong and sturdy pocket clip. It also has great fidget factor with this bolt action that also reveals a carbide glass breaker. The ink that comes out of this is super smooth and fluid. It's also very lightweight, thin, easy to carry. You hardly notice it's there until you may need it. And in that case, it has that smooth cap on the back so you can use it for those repeated strikes. I like that this pen doesn't really look overtly tactical. It is certainly just like a slim black pen with that glass breaker, and that also adds into the justification of you having this on you, especially in any tighter security areas. It's simply just a pen that has an emergency tool feature. Lastly, the price point. This is super affordable, so if you do lose it for whatever reason, you can quickly and easily replace it, which is not the case with the next pen. And here we have the Tactile Turn. Now I have a love-hate relationship because I love the quality, I love the features, I love that it's made in the USA and the grip is outstanding. However, this comes in at or above $100, and I feel that it might be hard for some people to justify adding this to their everyday carry. I think of this as kind of like a high-end luxury brand pen that if you have the money to do it, you're not going to regret getting one. It's just recommending it to other people can be a little challenging because that's like $100 that you're dropping on a pen. The reason why I do enjoy it though is that grip. It is so tacky and gives you such a sturdy feel in the hand for, again, those more hard use situations. Great balance, and it looks classy, so it's going to be easily unrecognizable as anything other than a pen. I certainly consider this the premium option. I think this is actually the most expensive pen I have in my collection. It does have a great fidget factor, very snappy, and a great balance. So if you're into that pen twirling or any sort of playing around with your gear, this is a great option to do so. It's the titanium version, so it's fast, it's quick, it's very comfortable in that Kubotan grip. I also really enjoy this one, particularly for traveling. There's nothing really that can go wrong or break with it. It has that great quality feel, and I feel very secure using this in any sort of combative environment or simply just taking some notes. So you may enjoy some of the features and affordability on the Nitecore Ntp31, but still want something a little bit with a premium feel like that Tactile Turn, and here we have the Zebra F701. For people in the know, this is a quite popular pen because it's a steel core, very strong and durable, and it also has a little bit of grip down here with added texture to ensure it doesn't come out of your hands. The pen has a great balance to it, smooth ink to flow out of, and it's very dependable. I feel this could be right at home inside of some working overalls or even in a business meeting. Now, as it sits right out of the box, it's very sturdy, very strong, can certainly do the trick, but if you wanted to enhance this to the next level, I highly recommend the Hobo Tactical Penetrator tip. This takes your classic F701 pen and enhances it to next level capabilities. The Hobo Tactical Penetrator tip adds a hypodermic needle point to the end of this pen, making it fantastic as an impromptu device for self-protection. Of course, you can use it for other things like scratching a lottery ticket or maybe even just opening a package, but this thing right here is extremely potent. As it sits, it's virtually unrecognizable and undetectable because it literally just looks like any old pen. However, unlike some of the next options I'm going to show you, this is extremely durable and makes great for repeated strikes into those harder targets, and one of my favorite options for non-permissive environment carry. And the reason why I love this so much is not only does it double as a very good self-defense tool, but it also is a simple writing tool. And some of the other options that we're going to talk about don't have that feature, like the next one here. Let me introduce you to the Zebra PM701, which takes that Zebra F701 and boosts it up into an even more durable and thick stainless steel package. In its own right, as a pen, this thing is a tank, and it's super great with some harder edges on the bottom for any of those self-protection needs. Very durable, very dependable, but Colony Collective did something even more wicked. Underneath the cap here is an arrowhead that sits lodged inside of here. Now, of course, that would be great in its own right. However, we take it one step further by once it's hit into a hard target, you can remove it and it turns into a nasty little barb. This thing is wicked. It's like a fishhook barb. It's not coming out without some surgery, and I really think that this is a potent tool for personal protection. The last two pens are similar in nature and have a pretty devastating effect, and that is the Necromaker Sharpie and Offensive Industries permanent marker. I really love these because they're hidden in plain sight tools. You would never give them a second look, especially when going through any sort of metal detector. I love them. They hold a ballistic fiberglass epoxy resin tip that has been sharpened to a point, aka a dried up Sharpie is what I like to call them. I really feel that you cannot go wrong with either of these. I love the Necromaker's classic design, and of course the high-vis neon colors add that extra layer of color psychology that indicate it's just a Sharpie. Depending on who you are, where you're going, and what you got going on, these might be the best option for a low-profile self-defense tool. They're non-metal detectable and have very low signature trace. If I could only have one pen with me for the rest of the days that does both self-protection needs and is a classy writing instrument, I have to go with the Zebra F701 with the Hobo Tactical Penetrator. I really love that it has the best of both worlds. It has a classy writing implement that's great for taking notes, and it also has some potent self-defense capabilities if that was ever something that you may need. What is your favorite everyday carry pen? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always interested in checking out new gear. If you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful or valuable in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as this greatly helps grow the Tactical Tavern. While you're there, turn on bell notifications and follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern so you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. With that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. I'm excited to see you in the next video, and remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.